Well, it's a week into the games, and obviously, Team Namibia cannot come by themselves as we are joined by the chef de mission, Tjeripo Musutua, who's going to talk to us about how the week has been and just recap the week for us. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Good evening, Janet, and good evening to the listeners and the viewers back home.
Wonderful. Now, just talk to us about how you found Team Namibia now having scored 7 medals so far.
Yes, it has been an exciting 2 weeks, I should say, and I've always been saying that Team Namibia, we came in a small number, but the impact was huge. So far, we were able to get 7 athletes on the podium. So we had one gold in swimming, and we also had a silver in cycling. We had another 2 silvers in swimming, and a bronze, and then we were also able to get a bronze in wrestling, female. So it has been quite an exciting 2 weeks, I should say. So yeah, we are there.
Wonderful. Now, I know before all of this, or what is actually even maybe perhaps happening now, do we have any highs? Do we have any lows? What are some of the challenges?
Yeah, I should say that some of the highs are when we're really witnessing our athletes on the podium. The moment when we're singing our national anthem on the podium, and when we were witnessing, the hoisting of our national flag. We could see that Namibia really, as a sporting fraternity, we are amongst the best on the continent. And some of the challenges, I should say, are things like the weather here in terms of humid. The levels of dehydrations are quite high. So they are trying to now, as a LOC, they are trying to reschedule some of the games and the matches, to some times later during the day when the temperatures have cooled off. Ensure that the dehydration levels of the athletes really are maintained to a level where they can really compete to an optimum level. Yes.
Wonderful. Now, is there something that we can say we've learned, from the sporting body, from Ghana, in terms of their facilities and maybe the way they're organizing these events?
Yeah, I think we have really learned a lot from Ghana. What I could see from Ghana in terms of facilities, there was really a will from the people of Ghana, especially the political will, to ensure that they really pull off all these facilities. I remember the last time when I was here last year, in September, the very same track where we are standing now, there was absolutely nothing. But as I said, when there's a will, the political will, and all systems are working as one, as a unit, things can really happen. And this is what I've really seen within the people of Ghana. They've really invested in facilities. They've pulled off, built facilities from the ground, facilities that were not there. As part of the legacy for the games. If you, for example, see at this facility where we are standing now, it's at the University of Ghana. And after the games, in most countries, what happens, after the games, the facilities normally are left, as white elephants. But now it's a legacy project. They will leave it over to the university to maintain it, and for the athletes, to continue using it and reach excellence. So that's very one good thing that I've really seen from these games. And as I've said, facilities are world-class facilities. Actually, you see that some of the athletes that really are here to participate are really, athletes that are really world-class and stationed and based in all countries all over the globe. So we are really looking forward to great competition, breaking of records and winning of more medals at this state-of-the-art facilities.
Indeed, wonderful. Now, we do know that the cricket team, the male team is here, and they lost 35 runs against Zimbabwe. Maybe just your thoughts on that.
Yeah, the cricket team is it's quite a young, vibrant team, I should say, and should understand, how it works in cricket. The how the team that they brought, it's quite a young team. It's an upcoming team. but I'm seeing a lot of potential in them. That was just the first day of competition against Zimbabwe. Previously, I remember the team of Zimbabwe was also in Windhoek, where we really defeated them earlier. So I'm looking forward. They still have a couple of more matches to play. I think 6 more matches or so against some other prominent African countries. So we are really hopeful that they will really achieve a win, and at the end of the day, they will be on the podium as well as other countries are doing. Yeah.
Wonderful. Mr. Tjeripo, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you so much, Janet, and the viewers out there. Thank you.
Well, you've just heard it from the man himself, the chef de mission of Team Namibia, Tjeripo Musutua. From us here in Accra, it's back to you guys in studio.